Well,
Oh,
Hello,
hola a
everybody.
todos.
Thank you all for coming in.
I
Thank you. Thank
know.
you.
Oh,
Ooh.
I might give you 10
Oh
now.
wow, we started
Ooh,
strong.
wait a minute. We don't start it on the right
We
path here.
started
Hello.
strong.
Well,
Hello,
hello.
happy hump day, happy Wednesday. Forget,
Mm-hmm.
you know what's funny? I
Aw.
just realized, I kept forgetting to do, but I actually put it in this time. I kept forgetting. Remember, I was putting the screen where I
To
screened
screen.
off for
Yeah.
$5. I
Uh-huh.
actually just put it in just now. I was like, oh my God, I keep forgetting to do that. I was like, oh my God, every week. You know what? I went to that weird work schedule, and then when I came back, when I came back from that schedule, I forgot about it.
Mm.
It's
Oh,
all
Well,
good.
Muncie, thank you for coming in,
I
and I
know.
am going to
welcome,
see Muncie
guys.
on Saturday. I cannot wait to meet him. So this
It's
is
gonna be
this is going to be
great.
great. I can't honestly. I can't wait till the cruise. I mean, my cruise director is back, so he came back this week.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
see, there you go. And you're already
Well, see,
working
he's all fixed up and ready to roll. See, and you were
Yeah.
all before.
and you're all worried
I
about
actually
it.
bought. Well, actually, I showed you guys last week. I already washed it. I have a couple of these. Almost, I got my suitcase. The weight is like just inching over 50 pounds, 50.25 when I weighed it on my scale thing I have. So I'm
Mhm.
like, all right. I was like, worst case scenario, I'll just take out my water shoes because I always wear water shoes to the ocean because I hate
Mm.
walking on rocks and all that.
Yeah.
I should start doing that because I hate doing that too.
Yeah. But I hate the rocks, right? But if
Mhm.
there's times where I have literally have gone into the ocean, and when I left, I felt like I was slugging about like 10 pounds of sand in each foot. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. There is sometimes it's good,
There's a benefit, and then there's like a pro
and
and
Yeah.
cons.
then when you come back, you gotta get all that sand out. You gotta wash it. You like,
Mm-hmm.
So I always bring a bag with me. I put them in bag, and so that
Mm-hmm.
when I come home, I put them back in the bag. When I come home because I'm gonna wash it again when I go home. I wash it there. I wash it home. I wash it a million times because there's
Right.
so much like sand stuff in there. Oh my God.
I know what you mean.
Well, guys, thank
Oh,
you so much and welcome in, everybody. Let's welcome in Mama Nancy, Joanne. Thank you so much for the super chat. Muncie, I'm going to be missing you this weekend, but I know you're going to have a great time with Joanne and Keith and his mom. I think your mom is going, right?
yeah, my mother's going. I know
Uh,
his. I think his. I know obviously. I know his wife's going, and and also one of his kids, his
Right.
daughter. I think it's his
Mhm.
daughter. I don't
awesome.
know. Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is really. I mean, it's good. It's going to be fun. I mean, I do have a little bit of a dilemma going, right? So me and my mother have the cake class booked, right? So I'm going to ask
Oh,
you.
okay.
No. But this gets better. But for
Mm.
now, for some reason, it don't show the time, the date, nothing right now. So it's not showing any of that, right? It's saying that now you will find out the date and time when you get on the ship. So I'm like,
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I'm,
kind
I'm
of strange.
that is kind of really strange to me because if you picked a certain day and now all of a sudden they're going to change it, and if it don't fit my date, I'm going to tell them to cancel it, obviously, because
Right.
I'm not going to want to do it. I mean, that's also the reason why I don't understand with Carnival. I never do the pizza classes, but I always want to do it. But they always do it in the middle of a port day. Every time
Hmm.
the pizza class, it's always the middle of port day. They did on the celebration, same thing on the Mardi Gras. I don't know
Oh,
why.
wow.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Well,
yeah.
welcome in, Lulu Cruises. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, we're going to be talking about the port
Hey,
of Santorini. That's where we're going today, guys. Talking
yes,
about Santorini. I'm actually, welcome in, Em. Thank you so
I
much
saw.
for being
And
here.
Wow.
Hopefully, Harlan will come here because this is all about Harlan this
I
port.
know. Like today, we're
so,
going to be talking about Greece versus
I
Harlan.
know,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
so Emily, so that video I post that one I posted last year, and then I just reposted it on my TikTok and Facebook because I think I only put it on like YouTube last year. So
Mhm.
basically, I just put it up there, saying I hope it don't happen again, because remember I bring so much camera equipment, so many electronics.
Hmm.
My bag always goes the other way. Okay, that school bag doesn't never stay straight. It goes,
Uh-huh.
sir, please wait over here. All right, but unfortunately, last time I did something stupid. I accidentally threw in the bag a couple of cans, without realizing it, right? I didn't even remember where I put it. I put a couple of cans of the spray, the suntan and the hair.
Oh my God.
I was rushing when I left my house, and boom, I didn't even remember putting it. I was like, oh my God. All right, I told the guy, all right, I put it in I had another luggage right. I said, I'll put it in there, I'll check it in, whatever, this, that. They literally searched me. They scanned me for gunshot residue. They thought I was a suicide bomber. I mean,
Oh
Jesus.
my
I
God.
saw the
Keith.
video too. I
Oh
saw that. I was
my.
like, wait, when was this?
I mean,
Oh my
but
gosh.
let's just say the guy grabbed me in an uncomfortable spot,
They
That is too
they
funny.
did that whole search, huh? Didn't
Yeah, and
Mhm.
things were moving down there,
Mhm.
Guys, make sure that you hit that like button. If you're on Keith's side or on Jeffy or on our side, please hit that
Right.
like button. Make
Thank you
sure you
very much.
continue to comment, because the more that you comment
Yep.
and you hit that like
Comment,
button, it helps the
like,
channel
Yeah,
out.
if you don't, you know what? At this point, if you don't want to say anything, you could put a little ship, and we
Yeah, you can
appreciate
put
it,
a
or
little
some
shit.
waves. You could
Yeah.
put a little bit of waves, something in there. We appreciate it all.
Yeah, because it'll help us with the channel and all of that stuff.
And
That's
if
right.
you don't like us, you can even tell us to go beep ourselves.
That's
okay?
right.
There you go.
Okay,
There's
please do that if you
also
don't like
too,
us, because
And also,
there's a little wave right there.
if there's a show that you're looking at and Across the Wave and you have been there and you want to be part of Across the Wave, just either let Keith, Jeffy, or I know, and we'd be more than happy to bring you in and we can talk about that port and what you did and all of that good stuff. So,
Whoa.
I always tell everybody, I'm telling you guys every so often on every single live stream to make sure you comment as much as you can, because it does help the channel out.
Right. Engagement.
In a
It
good
works at
way.
engaging.
Yeah, it tells YouTube that where something is going on here. So go check it out.
Yeah, it definitely helps me, because I see on especially because now I'm starting to grow my TikTok and all that, because my goal is at some point next year to get it up to 10,000. I mean, I'm already at 4,800. I know I'm going to be doing a handful of lives on TikTok, and and obviously I'm going to be doing more lives on TikTok on the cruise compared to YouTube, only because YouTube gets all the full videos.
Right.
Right. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
So YouTube gets all the full videos. TikTok is more about catching
at the moment, whatever is happening now.
Right. That's why I have my glasses on. Don't forget, I totally forgot. At one point, I might have 3 cameras going at one time.
My God.
I was just explaining to them. So I'm going to explain this to you guys real quick, and then we go, right? So my phone goes here, right? I have the light, right? So I literally just bought a piece for here that's going to attach my DJI camera. So that's 1, that's 2, and then I'm going to have my glasses. That's 3. So
oh my God, he's going to get it all from every angle possible.
So there's also a possibility, which I was thinking, I'm going to try. I'm actually going to test that out on Saturday, where I'm going to do the live stream and I'm going to record the video at the same time. So I want to see how it actually comes out. I don't know if it's going to be good, bad. I don't know, but just remind you, Saturday at from 2 to 3 o'clock on TikTok, I will have a live stream going on at that point, and then at some point on Sunday, it's just going to be a spot live. I'm not going to schedule it because I got to see what events go on, what we're doing, and all that. Because a lot of times, mostly it's going to be spot lives,
right?
Because I got to see what we are all doing. If I have time to do something for a half hour, then I do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Muncie was saying Ashley seems to get frisked at the Columbus airport all of the time. Harlan, welcome in to our show today, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Joanne says, "Oh Jesus, that gets annoying at the airport."
Well, the thing is, every time, like I have this big, gigantic book bag. It's the best book bag. I love this book bag. I only use it for the cruises, right? I don't touch it. I don't use it for nothing else, right? So, because there's so many pockets and it holds everything. Like I'm bringing my laptop, all my camera gear, all this stuff, everything in there.
You just need a whole, and what? Why don't you just get a how do you call it, the thing? Oh my God, I forgot the name of it. A carry-on, and just have everything in your carry-on.
No, my wife's gonna be like, I told you because I like it with me, right? I like to have it.
Well, it goes with you.
No, I the book bag is my carry-on. It's a book bag.
You could tell Jeffy, I use a carry-on for
Yeah, as a carry-on, like a
one
normal
side of my
carry-on
carry-on is all the
or
camera
all
gear,
equipment.
and then the other side is all my workstation for my travel.
Well,
And that sucker goes with me. It's attached to my body at every single time.
All the time. Yep.
Jeffy could tell you when we got to Barcelona and I had to leave my
book
carry-on,
bag
I was
here.
hot.
Look at like I have these pens right here, all my business cards.
Oh, he's ready.
Here we go. This goes on my door. So
Look at
this is
him.
on my door.
Oh my God.
He is ready.
Joanne,
I will
really start praying for you, my love. I will start praying for you.
And this is, to me, if you're going on an airplane, this is a very important thing to have.
I actually do have one of those, yeah.
You know?
Look at Am. Am says, put all your belongings in a box. My word, and you're just getting into your phone.
So everything will fit in there because I also bring my
Joanne's like, I need all the
look at Joanne, not the backpack.
No, the other one.
I got my airport. I got the tablet. You know, obviously I have this with me.
What is Muncie? What is your mom, Mama Nancy, you and Joanne? You guys are not going to get any sleep on this cruise.
Oh my gosh.
Well, see, that's why I put the backpack under my seat. I have everything there. I know. And also I like to put it in there, like especially on the plane because the food on the plane sucks. I get hungry all the time. Eh? So I put like snacks in there. The one time the last time
snacks.
Yeah, pretzels, candy. The last time I mean,
that's smart though. You don't want to waste that in the airport.
My wife looked at me. She goes, "Are we going on a 10-hour flight?" Okay. I was like, "What?" Because I bought snacks for all three of us. You know.
See, that's smart.
It's always interesting. I'm going to hide out.
Yeah.
Giving out 200.
You get a pen. You get a pen. You get a pen. Everybody gets a pen.
No. So a lot of times, I like to give the pens to the workers more than the people. Actually.
Okay.
Look at what your wife just said. Snacks on the plate like a grocery bag. Wait a minute. Do you bring bagels?
Nah. I'm not gonna bring bagels.
He doesn't do it because probably takes too much space.
Muncie, wait a minute. Hold on. Stop the show real quick, guys.
I haven't.
You can bring bagels from Muncie. What's going on?
The cruise ain't gonna let me bring. They're not gonna let me bring on. It's not my fault. It's the cruise. I mean, right. I could probably throw the bagels to my balcony because I'm on the 10th floor.
You're gonna throw the bagels from your balcony?
No, to my balcony from down below if I want to. You know, because I'm on the 10th floor.
Okay.
On the port side, like
Muncie's putting in his order. Make sure you bring some everything bagels.
Everything bagels.
I'm with you, Muncie, on that one. I'm hoping to get some bagels in November. You know, just putting it out there. You know.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I'll be there in November. You know what? I'll bring you some bagels in November.
This is like snacks for 5 kids.
As a bagels. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You guys.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Jeffy, we didn't even take snacks for our 14-hour flight.
No, we didn't.
How do you not take snacks for a 14-hour flight? I would have.
We did not. Nope.
I would have. I mean, the thing is like for my plane, I can reach it. This is what I like to have on my plane. I have my own personal TV. Oh.
Not that he brings his own personal TV.
He got his tablet. He good.
I got my tablet. I go on Netflix. I download everything onto Netflix just in case there's an issue with their Wi-Fi. I make sure it's right in my system.
Look, once he said that amount of snacks will feed his whole entire kids. Yeah, Joanne, we did a 14-hour flight to Rome, and we didn't even take snacks or anything. We were Gucci.
He would need a carry-on. Yes, there you go. He will need a full carry-on.
But you know what? We were very well fed. It was like, you know, it was constant food coming in and out. So
right, so they'll give us snacks and then drinks and then the food and then more snacks.
Oh my God, we're like 5 minutes past the time here, guys. We got to start the show.
Hey,
Hello, Cruise Nuts. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for being here today. But yeah, let's start the show and then we could probably end it talking a little bit more.
All right,
about my snacks.
Oh my God, not the snacks. make sure
Acres nuts.
the bagels. Make sure you write down everything bagels.
Yes. There you go.
But it says I missed those flight meals. So okay, so here we go. Let's start the show.
All right.
Okay, guys. Guys, I am laughing over here because my granddaughter, she's only 1 year old. She's right next to me. She's hearing the music and she's swinging side to side. She's loving the music. She's so cute. But welcome back to another Across the Wave show. Today, we're going to be talking about the Port of Santorini. Oh my God, the first 15 minutes of the show has been great. I had a great time talking to Keith and Jeffy. And guys, make sure you put in that bagel order so that at the end of the show, Keith can get it all ready to go so he can bring it on the Mardi Gras. So today, guys, we are in Santorini. That's one of the ports that I've been wanting to come and check out one day. For those of you that don't know, this port doesn't have an actual port. It's a tender port, so the ship stays in the water, and then you get, your little tender boats to take you to the mainland. And if you guys never been, I've never been, but I was looking into some information in Santorini. That place is so pretty. It's just simply stunning and beautiful. So a little bit of information of Santorini. It's kind of like weird because I was looking at this information and it says this Greek island in the Southern Sea is about 200 kilometers from the southeast from the mainland. It is the largest island of the small circular archipelago. I think that's what that's how you pronounce that word. Formed by the Santorini caldera. It is the southmost member of the Cyclades groups of the island with an area of approximately 73 kilometers. The municipality of Santorini includes the inhabited islands of Santorini and the uninhabited islands of Nia, Palaya, and Aprosini and Enidros. Enidros? I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing that right. The total land is 91 kilometers. Santorini is part of the Tira regional unit. Is the most active volcanic center and South Aegean volcanic arc. The volcanic arc is approximately 500 kilometers. The islands bore the name Santorini since at least the middle of the 25th century. The first mention being made by the geographer Al. This was called, the Santorini name came from that time. And the name Santorini is a contraction of the name Santa Irene. So that's kind of really cool because when I went to Portofino, that also used to be Porto Delfin. So this one is Santorini is from Santa Irene. During antiquity, it was also known as Terra, and before then, according to the ancient writers, as Caliste. So a little bit of information of this island. The island was site of one of the largest volcanoes eruption in recorded history. The Minoan eruption, sometimes called the Terra eruption, was occurred 3,600 years ago at the height of the Minoan civilization. The eruption left a large caldera surrounded by volcanic ash deposit hundreds of meters deep, and being suggested that the colossal Santorini volcano eruption is a source of the legend lost civilizations of Atlantis. The eruption lasts for weeks and caused massive tsunami waves during that time. The region first became volcanically active around 3 to 4 million years ago through the volcanism, and Terra began around 2 million years ago with the extrusion of the diatic levas. That's kind of like a weird word, from vents around that area. So in 1967, the Akatori site under the Marinatos have been made. And during this time, it revealed complex of multi-level buildings, streets, and squares with remains of wall standings as high as 8 meters. And it solidified the ash and famous erosion of Terra. So people started, building structures, and they actually built what Santorini is today. One of the most famous places to go in Santorini is Oia, which is OIA. That's where the actual blue domes are at, and there's a lot of people that go there and take pictures and whatnot. And when you see those pictures, trust and believe, because I actually had a friend of mine. He's the vlogger, and he went there, and he was showing me the massive amounts of people just to take a picture there. So if you ever see a picture with just one person, trust and believe that there's 1,000 people around that one person. So that is all that I have for our Santorini history on my end today. And I'm going to pass it over to Keith, and he's going to bring you the news.
Hello, everybody. Just want to thank. Oh, actually, let me fix this one a little bit too far down. Yeah. So I guess nobody else came in. So thank you all for coming back and staying around. So let's get this started. So welcome to the Port of Santorini. Today was a high of 82, low 74. Today, which just don't happen. I mean, most of the ports that we do, so usually get no ships there. One, but listen, there were 4 ships. Surprisingly, but to me, just not worth it to fly. You know my rule. You need if you're gonna fly for a ship, you want a big ship. Like if you're going for luxury, this is a total different story, right? So the 4 ships is the Wind Spirit, which is a 5,300 gross ton ship. Obviously, to me that's more like a yacht, but this is what it says. You also have the Silver Moose, which is spelled MUSE, and this is a 40,000 gross ton cruise ship. You have the MSC Lirica, LIRICA, which is a 65,000 gross ton, and you have the Costa Fortuna. I mean, anybody wants some tuna right there, and that's 102,000 gross ton. And the minimum wage out there is €880 per month for white collar workers, right? For the blue collar, that's $39.30 a day. And this is the European stuff. See you later. All right, let's get on to the rest of it. So let's go on to. I will have to clean that up. Don't worry, Joey. I'm going to pick that up after we're done. So here we go, and let's get on. I got 3 news stories to show everybody. Okay, here we go. Let's see, which one do I want to show you? I'll just pick one right here, the one at the bottom. Okay, here we go. So Santorini tourism plunges 22%, the worst in Greece, as Corfu and Zakynthos lead the increases. Okay, let's see. So, I mean, I have never been to Santorini, so if anybody out there has been there, right? So obviously we all know Jeffy and Tinkerbell were both there, right, recently, right? But if anyone has been there, please in the comments tell me your experience, the food. Just put in the comments. Tell us all what you like. We also want to have this information in the comments so that if people come to watch it, they could get information from what you say in the comments, right? So Santorini, one of Greece's most popular destinations, has experienced a steep downturn in tourism revenues, raising concerns about the sustainability of its business-driven economy. So they're saying 20% in the second quarter of 2025 compared with the same period as last year. So also I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know the busy season out there for I don't off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember right now. So off the top of my head, I do not know what the busy season for like the Mediterranean for the cruises. So also if you do know that, please also put that in the comments. And let's get on to the next story. And here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get this one. Oh, tourist tax, right? 2 Greek islands introduced new tourist tax. It just seems like everywhere you go now, they're trying to add a tourist tax. It all started with the Bahamas. All started here. And then it went to I said Alaska, Hawaii, right? It went to Hawaii, and NCL says we're pulling our ships out. We're not coming back, right? But then they came right back, right? So I'm a little confused what NCL was saying there. So 2 Greek islands introduced new tourist tax. And okay, I was about to hit skip. Greece will introduce a new passenger tax for the holiday makers visiting 2 of its most popular islands from July 1st. The charge is basically $20. I'm going to say dollars. 20 euros per passenger will be applied to Mykonos and Santorini during the peak summer season from June 1st to September 30th. So their peak season is our peak season. Okay. After September 30th, the fee will decrease to 12 euros, further dropping to 4 euros during the low season from November to March 31st. Okay. So let's get on to the next one. And then I could pass this off to Jeff D in 1 second. There we go. Where are we? Oh, so this is happening to begin, but one thing I noticed right before I start, noticing that I feel like there's been a little bit more earthquakes this year. Now, if you disagree, let us know. But think about please, everybody, when you guys come back, talk about that. I mean, really? Someone's going to call me while I'm doing my live? I'm going to kill my brother, by the way. Okay, so Santorini cruise season threatened by earthquakes as local government works to salvage season. The Greek government is working overtime to make sure that Santorini, the jewel of the Aegean, is ready for the start of the cruise season. But after recent earthquakes have caused evacuations and damage to the port city, it remains to be seen if it will be ready in time. And this was in March 7th of 2025. So there were earthquakes there. So we're seeing, to me, I noticed we're seeing a lot more earthquakes around the world, right? And a lot more like typhoons. So we have noticed that like all over the world. But thankfully, it didn't hit the east coast of the United States. So, and thankfully, that hurricane didn't hit anybody either, really. So, thankfully, that hurricane went out to shore. And, the water might be in a little rocky, but that's about it. So, they had a 5.3 magnitude downtown. More than 20,000 earthquakes have rattled the sea with some measure at 5.3 magnitude. Wow, 20,000 earthquakes. Oh, God, what is going on with this one? And the weather also has been changing this way. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, up here in New York right now. So let me stop this real quick. And then I'm gonna pass up here in New York. It was like crazy. It's been like this every year now. Past I'd say at least 5, 6, 7 years. July really hot. August it starts to cool down, right? And then watch next month, it gets hot. This is what it's been doing the past couple of years. I don't understand it. When I was a kid, it was basically up here in New York. August and February were the worst months of the year. Now February gets warm. January gets cold. August, it gets cool. And July, it's like everything's going back and forth. But let me pass this off to Jeff D right now, and then I could finish this crazy conversation about the climate change. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. So, of course, as you guys have been knowing, we are in Santorini today, and I was dancing to my music as I normally do. So for today, I'm gonna try to keep it as brief as possible because I know it's already 8:31, and I have a lot to talk about because Santorini. As Jackie did mention earlier, the cruise passengers are brought into land by tender boats. These are operated by the Santorini Boatmen Union. Passengers who book shore excursions are tendered at the ferry port of Anthenios and take coach tours from there. So they have a specific designated area if you have a tour booked with the cruise ship directly. If not, then this you will go ahead and then be brought by land in a different area. Now, um, the passengers will tender to the port of Scala below Fira, the capital of the island. So that's very important to know. From there, you can go up to Fira town for a steep and uneven flight of 600 steps on muleback. Okay, muleback. Yeah, that would be €7 for that. Or walking up by cable car, that would be €10 one way, which is the cliff station and further from the center. So it'll be a little bit further from the town center. Then you can reach the top of the stars. It's kind of like what it's known. So let's see what else I could talk about. The bus station is about a 9-minute walk from the cable station. The public buses take passengers to all ports of Santorini. So that's very important to know. Bus trips are €2 and can be paid at the bus with cash only. So that's very important to know. Now, another fun way to buy or to be at the tender dock would be a 20-minute boat transfer to a Mundi port in Io and Oya. I think that's what Jackie was mentioning earlier. For €30, which include the bus trip to Oya town, where you can spend a few hours and take a half an hour bus trip to Fira. So it goes from Oya to Fira and then it comes back. So that's very also good and important to know. Now, in this case, everyone comes in search of the quite essentials of Santorini experience to explore the narrow winding streets and to wish shelled houses of the twin cliff towns of Thira and Oya, looking over the deep blue waters of Caldera. So, humans' presence on this island seems to have existed since the middle of the third millennium BC. The excavations of Akrotiri have confirmed the human activity of the island continued until the eruption of the volcano around 1500 BC. And that's just a little bit of history that Jackie did touch up on. And I just wanted to add a little bit more because I feel like this is incredible. Like it's a volcanic island, it's like a crater, and it's like still active today. Um, when it comes to tours and excursions and things to kind of like see beaches, so Santorini's main beaches have water sports. In general, Santorini is not the best place for children since the beaches are stony and quite deep. There are also lots of currents and waves that can get very high. Kamari, sorry, Kamari and Parisia, hope I'm saying this right, are popular beaches with their beautiful surroundings and black sands. If you see calmer beaches, it is better to go to Monolithios, Vilcada, oh my gosh, and Agios Georgios. I hope I'm saying this right. The snorkeling visit, for snorkeling, sorry, you could visit Almundi. So that's, do you like snorkeling? There you go. If you want calmer beaches, you could visit Monolithios, Vilicada, and Accio Georgios. And then if, for other deeper beaches and black sands, then that'll be Kamari and Parisha. Santorini is a quite small island and it's easy to get around. There are local buses, which I did mention, to take you to most places. But of course, you can also rent a car or a bike, which is good to know. There are also taxis on the island. The harbor where the ferry boat stops, it's connected to Fira and the rest of the island by a steep serpentine road, which I did mention earlier. Driving up or down the roads is quite terrifying experience for anyone afraid of heights. So watch out there because it seems that way. You could also walk almost 600 steps, and it takes somewhat cruel donkey ride all the way, which I did mention earlier could be around €7. There's also a cable car taking you straight to Fira. Now, many operator tenders port offer boat excursions. So normally what that is, when you get there, they have these excursions that it's just mostly like a catamaran or something, just a ferry or somewhere where they could just take you around the island, and you could also do that. Now, Oya, pronounced, oh, it's Iya, There you go. Got the pronunciation. It is the most famous of all villages of Santorini. It is known throughout the world for its quiet life and fantastic sunset. And it certainly is the most beautiful and picturesque village in Santorini. The village is also situated on the top of an impressive cliff and offers a spectacular view over the volcano of Palia and Nia Kameni and the islands of Tirasia. Lord, have mercy and save me. Iowa is situated on the north of the island. It'll be like 11 kilometers away from Fira. Taxis will set you back around 15 euros. Buses are another good alternative. The bus station in Fira is near the cathedral, so good, important to know, at the far end of the pedestrian way from the cliff lift. Let's see. So for approximately 25 euros per person, you could take a fast boat from Fira to Oya and back. So also really good to know. You don't need to go up, but you will remain down in the old port. So just in case, you know, you don't have to go up the cliffs like we were mentioning, you could just stay in the cliffs and they could go ahead and take you from there. From the bus terminal in Fira, you can take the bus to Oya. So all the important thing around this is that all these cities are interconnected. All these little towns are interconnected. So you could either take them either way. You could take a boat, you could do the bus, you could rent a car and drive around, which is like very good to know because you could just go ahead and hop on and hop off and just call it a day. Santorini shop. So and especially in Fira, will tempt you for sure. So taking a walk around the narrow cobbled streets of Fira, shop windows will definitely grab your attention. The first catch your eye are the jewel shops that you will find along Yipata Street. I hope I'm saying this right, or Gold Street, as it's been nicknamed. So not underly, as the street is considered to be one of the biggest gold markets in Greece. Now, here you will find the most modern jewels designed by the most famous jewelers from both Greece and abroad. Now, traditional dishes such as tomato balls and Santorini salad, split peas in all their variations, white, aubergine, stuffed rounded courgettes, omelets, cooked capers, fresh cheese, and local specialities including apoxy, a type of cured ham, sausages, wild rabbit with cheese and egg sauce. Wow. Rabbit with a cheese and egg sauce. That's interesting. Brandata, sweet melitinia, and saffron bread rusk all express the rich and varied cuisine in the island's culture. So small island, but a lot to offer. That's pretty much all I have for Santorini. I mean, I pretty much I try to gather as much as information as I could and bring it to you guys. Like I mentioned, these towns are super close to each other. Again, bus rides, donkey rides, and lots of cliffsides. So that's all I got for around the port. Let's go ahead and do the excursions and our restaurant. So bring us all back in. Let's do this. So I was looking over here. Em doesn't like rabbit. She said no rabbit for her. But I'll eat rabbit. So
I have had it before. To me, I didn't like it.
I'm good. I will pass.
No?
I will
But
pass on the rabbit.
If you give me some venison, then that's a different story.
I will say something, and if you guys are looking to go into Santorini or Greece, Royal Caribbean right now is offering free gratuities and up to $200 OBC if you book with an Expedia travel agent.
Royal Caribbean?
Yes, Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean? Free gratuities?
Free gratuities.
What?
Up to $200 onboard credit if you book with me.
Yeah, right. There you go. See, promo. Great. Sounds,
because our free gratuities with NCL sale ended today. Today's the last day. So if you want to go on NCL and you have free gratuities, call me immediately.
Right now after the show.
Done before midnight. But if you want to go to Santorini, Europe, Caribbean, wherever you want to go, that Royal Caribbean goes, they're actually providing free gratuities.
Wow.
And up to $200 onboard credit.
There you go. And
That's
yes,
not
little
Oh, and
Tinky.
it runs until September 9th, guys. You have until
Oh.
September 9th.
Wow. Okay.
I know
You
my
get
little
mini Tinky. The actual traveling with Tinkerbell. There she is.
But yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in that deal, please let me know, because you will not find that deal on Royal Caribbean. It will not be there.
That's
Only
exclusive
through an
to Expedia.
Expedia travel advisor.
Awesome.
With that being said, let's start the restaurants and excursions.
Yeah, let's do that because I'm hungry.
Are we doing excursions or restaurants first?
We always do excursions and then the restaurants are there. So
all right, so
we always go around the horn, like they say. They like to say on ESPN, around the horn, but there ain't no horn, so it's around the triangle. You know.
All right, so I'll start with the excursions.
Okay.
Really cool one today to present. Let me share my screen with everybody. Yeah, I found this really cool excursion, and I thought that it will be nice to share with the group here today. And my excursion is called Santorini Highlights Small Group Tour with Wine Tasting Option. And it is $88.84 per person, but this is August 28th. So you got to change the date. The price might fluctuate a little bit. Let me see if I can. This is so pretty. I tell you, Santorini is just simply stunning. I can't wait to go one. This is Ia. This is where Ia is on the backdrop.
I kept saying it wrong, even with the correct spelling.
But I will say, guys, if you do decide that one day you want to go to Santorini and visit Ia, make sure you try to get out the ship as soon as you can, so that way you're able to actually see it. Because with tons of thousands of people trying to do the same thing you're thinking of doing, it's going to be, see, like you see that lady by herself there, trust and believe that on the other side, there's gazillion people. So, oh, that is a pretty picture right there. That's so cute. And this place is so pretty too. And it's not that difficult to get around, to be honest with you guys. It's just simply really, really cute. So more information on this. Discover Santorini highlights in a small group tour with wine tasting options. Choose a classic half-day route or extend a full-day adventure. Wander through Ia, admire panoramic views and Prophet Elias Monastery, and explore the historic village of Pygos. Upgrade the experience with the wine tasting or Akrotiri ancient ruins with seamless transportation and a knowledgeable local guide. Every stop feels personal and unforgettable. Guys, every time I think about a local guide, it reminds me of our guide that we had in one of the ports in Europe. She had a stray, there was throughout her time being a tour guide, she never had an issue until we were there. We were the issue. We were her first issue. I think Jeffy remembers this situation.
Is that the one from
it's the one that we were coming.
We did the Portofino?
No, it wasn't Portofino. It was the one that we did the San Paul something. That we went to that.
And that was in France. Yeah, we went to, that was in Cannes.
And she was trying to get us through so we wouldn't get there late, and we still got late.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He was like, I want to go this way because it's faster, but then there was like some sort of problem. So they turned the bus around, literally the bus. It was a bus. And they turned around, and then she's like, oh, this way. And then, oh no, it was better the other way. So they turned her bus around again. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess.
I remember that.
But when it says with seamless transportation and knowledgeable local guide, I thought about that.
We had a few stories. Yeah.
Every stop feels personal and unforgettable. Explore Santorini's Ia, Pygos and Prophets of Elias Monastery views. Upgrade a full day tour with the Red Beach Akrotiri. I think I'm saying it wrong. I know. Emporium Village. Enjoy optional wine tasting for those of you that like wine with a volcanic blend of local Santorini winery. Travel in comfort with local guides. What's included? Transportation with an air conditioning minivan, local tour leader, a bottle of water, gratuities, alcoholic beverages, wine tasting costs $20, 20 euros per person. The excavating entrance is 20 euros per person as well. And that is my tour for today. So let
Very
me
nice.
remove. How do I remove this thing? Oh, wait, right here.
We've been doing
Wait,
this for how long, and we still don't know how to work.
I know. It's just no, because I seen the one that Keith has ready, and
Mm.
I had mine. So I'm trying. Wait a minute, this is not the right one.
Oh, gotcha.
So, oh no, it's the one that you have. So you're next.
I was
I
like,
have it ready.
how you see what's on my screen?
I
Oh,
know,
I got
right?
it ready. I got it ready.
I'm
I
like,
have dishes.
I got it. I got it.
hey, Katie, thank you for coming in.
Oh, Miss Katie, thank you so
All
much for
right.
welcome in.
So for mine, I decided to do this one. It says skip cable car, hassle-free
Ooh,
5-hour tour for cruise passengers. And I did it specifically because it said it was for cruise passengers. And I found it different. I was like, okay, this is cool. Um, let's see. I don't know if I want to do pictures or just do the overview. It just says, "Welcome to our time-saving and hassle-free Santorini tour, designated exclusively." Whoa, whoa. For our cruise passengers, we know your time is precious, so we've crafted this experience to maximize your exploration while avoiding long, hot waits for the cable car, which is something that I did mention in around the port. If you're a first-time visitor to this stunning Greek paradise, our comprehensive shore excursions will leave you absolutely all inspired. From the picturesque villages of, oh my God, here we go. Fido Stefani to, what is it? Iwa? Ewa?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. To the breathtaking views of Prophitis? Jesus. Ilias, the charming streets of Megalokori, and the pristine shores of Perviolo's
Beach.
beach. Yeah, yeah, we're doing that. You won't miss a beat of what makes Santorini so incredibly special. So book now within 24 hours, risk free, blah blah blah. So it's super cool. That's just whatever these people are doing. The total price of this one is $150, 44 cents per person. Um, but I mean, if you could skip the cable car and it gets you to places faster, I mean, why not?
Definitely, yeah.
So
Well,
this is
excursions over there in Europe and that area are super expensive.
right. Yeah, I agree. But this is like if they're gonna be taking you to these places, I mean, oh wow, this is beautiful.
I will pay the
So,
150 to take me to
right,
those
that's what I'm
places.
saying. Like, yeah, if you're gonna guarantee me, oh, see the ships here and here. So that's
That's
where
so
they tender
pretty.
that you just come in.
Hmm.
So there's no like you mentioned, and also like there's no specific port. They offer free cancellation, full refund if it's canceled within the 24 hours. Again, this is through TripAdvisor. We're not sponsored by them or anything. It's just something that we were putting through together. So what's included? Tender disembarkation, spot pickup and drop off, timely return guaranteed, which is very important when you're doing like your own shore excursions. Certified English speaking guide, skip cable car access, modern AC transportation, small group tour, food and beverages are not included because that's what the X. So wow, okay. Um, I mean, here's a little bit of what to expect. I don't know if you guys want to read this. It's like a lot for what to expect, but here are some of the stops. Athenios, Perivolo's Beach, yeah, all this traditional
Oh, they have
village.
like 45 minutes different place. That's not bad.
Right, yeah, because it's a 5-hour thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So they
really good.
take you. So I found it really interesting. So there you go.
Mhm.
It's a little bit of everything. $150 with 44 cents per person. So if you guys are interested in this, especially for cruises, because it's specifically for cruise passengers, super cool to do. There you have it. So that's all I have.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
By the way, I just put some
I'll put it
glasses
up
on
there
thinking about it.
maybe because I noticed that when I put up the Santorini, for some reason it shows Athens every time. Did you guys get that?
No,
No?
I
So
got
I put.
Santorini.
Okay, give me 1 second, and always I'm just gonna come right back because I want to give. I put I
Did you
put
put Santorini, Greece?
yeah. Santorini. Oh yeah. Hold on. Everybody, just be patient. Water. Top.
Look,
Okay.
Harlan is like, hurry it up because I want to get to the food area.
Yeah, you have the food, right? I already put my restaurant up.
Oh, okay. So now we move. So I'll give you guys something really good, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Holland's hungry. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, I got something to put for you guys. Yeah, because I just noticed. I was like, why does it keep showing that? Okay, so as I said earlier before, the weather has been changing over the past 5 years, everybody. You might think
Right.
I'm crazy. Okay,
Look at Gerard. Hurry up, Keith.
no, I mean I looked at it, I was like, why does it say Athens? So I literally had to before I get this, I Googled is Athens and Santorini or vice versa. Said no. I was like, oh you mother.
It twisted it up on you.
Yeah, I was like, okay. So here we go. So Santorini highlights and Venetian Castle Small Group Day Tour.
The Venetian castles.
Yep. So, you know what drives you crazy? Whenever you watch these videos of people say, right, they call them a cruise ship. It's called the Venezia, and people call it the Venezia. I'm like, they don't even know how to say it. I mean, you have a channel, you have this, your big channel. Google it. I mean, you live in America, and most of them live in America. You can find someone especially that speaks Italian somewhere. You know, I mean, I know I said I'm
tangent rant right there. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I understand, but it literally drives me off the wall.
Muncie said that he's only been to the Venetian in Las Vegas.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? I haven't even been there, so I guess that's fine.
Okay, so here's some photos. I mean, I don't know how it is to like live here, but to me, it seems like one day all the stuff is just going to fall down into the ocean. Every time I look at these places like this.
Great.
Well, it's been there for centuries now, so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, this is like a 10, 11 hour tour, everybody. So for $100, I mean, if it's like 10, you're paying like $10 an hour. So it's not a bad price.
That is not a bad price.
No.
So,
where is it going? Where is it taking us?
Let's get the pictures, and it's going around Santorini.
There you go. Isn't that where we are?
Oh my God! Look at the donkeys.
That's the donkeys that I was telling you. For €7, you could take them.
Okay, who would ride a donkey in Santorini? You guys got to put it in the comments. I would love to. Are you a cable car person or are you a donkey person?
If they let me, I will do that. Okay, so where does it go? Let's get down.
Maybe like a short distance.
Right here. Okay, so it's going to Castelli of Pygros, the Symposium by La Panta, Acrotiri. You really got me there.
You said that they didn't know how to put it.
Okay. Parissa Black Sand Sheep. Beach, my fault. Beach, not sheep. You notice I saw the S with the Castelli of Emporio, Artemis Camelacos Winery. I mean, I said it wrong. Friar Stefani. Ola's Main Street. Okay, so you're going to 8 stops.
There you go.
Wow, that's not bad for $106.
No. But if you have a wheelchair, you are out of luck. So do not go.
But look at some of those stops are only 20 minutes. So
I did see that. Yeah.
You got 2 hours, you got a 20-minute, a 45, 1 hour, 2 hour. Yeah, well, the beaches are 2 hours though. They're gonna I mean, the beach, they should put that at the end because everyone's gonna go in the beach, right? And then you're gonna go to.
You're gonna be cute for Ia.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go to a winery after the beach. I mean, after the beach, I just want to get out of there.
Yeah, you're gonna be like sticky, or if you like you got sand or whatever. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, let's see.
And then look at that, 2 hours in Ia. So could you imagine you had to probably change of clothes and all of that?
Well, I wouldn't get in I wouldn't get in. I'll just take pictures like with the black sand.
Yeah, I would literally just take pictures,
sand,
walk around. You know, I try not to go in the sand. I'll take a, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going. the black sand. I mean, to me, the black sand beach is in Hawaii. You know, that's like the. I mean, I don't know if they have volcanoes over there. You know, but I know. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I put this up for you. Okay, let's put this down. And I think that should be it with this. And then I could tell you what are we going to eat while we're in Santorini.
Ooh, let's see what do you have to eat?
See what we got.
Hopefully they won't put any ads up because you know how it is. You every time you leave open, I get an ad. Okay. So we're going to Parea Restaurant. Parea. Okay, so it's called Pare's Tavern, all right? So when you go to this website quick, it's gonna be in Greek. So, but right now, thank God for Google. They translated the whole thing for us because you know how tough this would have been doing this part right now for us.
For real.
I mean, seriously, like,
So what's the first word in the appetizer?
Wait, tzatziki.
Tzatziki?
I think it's tzatziki. Yeah.
Tzatziki.
Yeah. Oh, yogurt, cucumber, garlic, eggplant salad, grilled feta. It's gonna be disgusting, man. I don't like feta cheese. I think feta cheese is nasty, but that's really gotta be disgusting. Slice of honey. How is honey sliced? I mean, I really gotta call up Scott.
Slice of honey.
You know. If you want to know,
fried feta cheese with phyllo
pumpkin meatballs, variety. Okay, that's the word. See, that's good, but I didn't even see that even up there. That wasn't even there. Where was that? No.
Maybe that's the eggplant.
Maybe it's the eggplant. I mean, it looks like.
It looks a little bit like eggplant.
Bread.
No, that's the bread with feta and like some sort of like tomatoes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. That's the grilled feta cheese.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you got the salad, Santorini salad, Daco, Caesar salad, shrimp pasta, seafood platter for 2 people, and I probably wouldn't even have one. Grilled octopus, steamed bream, fresh grilled fish. Okay, you got sea bass, moussaka, lemon beef, and braised veal. You got the lamb shank, lamb klefgigo. I'm trying. Chicken Slovakia portion. So I guess because I'm a diet, I'm going to portion my chicken Slovakia, right? Chicken fillet, pork chops, fish brisket vistano. Joanne, I forgot what vistano is. What is that? I know that name from somewhere. Oh my God. I know that's something.
Joanna's going to probably tell us what Vinsanto, fish brisket Vinsanto.
Oh, Vinsanto. In Italian, there's a name called Vinsanto or something like that. I think it's a dish. No, it's a type of dish I like. I know it's with like wine sauce. It's like, no, I remember it's eggplant, prosciutto, chicken, mozzarella, all that on together. I think that's what it is. Mayo meatballs, Santofino, fava beans. I mean, anybody wants some chlorine? Here you go, right here. I mean,
chlorine cheese.
Chlorine cheese.
Santorini goat cheese.
Goat cheese, right?
I mean, I've heard of these baklava, banoffee, cheesecake, lemon pie, and chocolate trunk.
That looks like that was
Let me just see.
That's very interesting.
Then I will let you guys. Let's see the photos real quick. I'll just scroll down.
That's cute.
It is very cute. I like how they have the veggies there.
Yeah, looks like it might be like a family-owned place.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the views are beautiful, probably from up there.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Ooh.
I haven't had dinner, so yeah.
Jesse's like,
I
don't know why I do this to myself. Yeah.
Are you on a diet?
That was really nice. No, I worked and I came home from work and then I started doing other things and then I had to,
All right. So
prep
that's it
for the
here.
show.
Jeffy, you're up.
Am I up? Okay, I'm up. All right, so I chose Espermisa. It looks, you know me, I don't know why I always pick like these bougie restaurants for some reason. Um,
Real quick,
but
Jeffy. Muncie says, I almost always have to order Donatos after this segment.
for real, I'm telling you, like I'm thinking what I'm gonna have for dinner. That's what I'm thinking about.
Well, I
Oh,
already
this
ate
is
them.
pretty.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is really beautiful. I'm just gonna go straight to they have a bar, they have of course a wine list, private dining,
Mhm.
the venue gallery. So let's go to the menu. Um I'm assuming this is the head chef. Here he is. Very nice. Um there's a menu right here. There's no prices, so you could just imagine.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine what the price on this
When there's
thing
no
was.
Uh
prices, that means it's
you
expensive.
could just imagine
Mhm.
me picking bougie stuff, which are very simple because there's just crudo, scallops, carpaccio, beef, tataki. What the hell is tataki? Beef tataki, prime wagyu beef. There you go. Calamari and octopus. Beautiful.
Mm,
Love it. Love octopus. Let's see. Greek salad, Antinaiki salad.
that's
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
Spanakopita.
Whitefish. hmm So very interesting. So there you guys go. Over here we have what is it? Cuttlefish
Cuttlefish
risotto,
risotto.
pastizio, grouper, chicken balatoni. My God, lamb, short rib, shrimp ribeye. Wow, porto calopita. Oh Jesus, creme brulee. Oh, this is dessert. Okay, cool. Choco and caramel, and then pavlova.
Pavlova.
Yeah. So there you
Oh, that's
go. Super
nice.
cute. Very simple menu. Very
Yeah,
nice. A little.
it's not a big menu, but
No,
it's
it's
part
concise. It hits.
it's luxury.
It
Yeah,
hits the
and probably
spots.
when not only you're probably eating high end, and then you got the whole view. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right. Yeah. Let's see what this gallery has. I don't know if it's gonna open here. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Oh
Oh,
wow, full YouTube videos.
oh,
Okay.
that's pretty cool. Look at
Oh,
how pretty that
Wow.
place is.
Look at these cocktails. Look at this.
Mhm.
oh, legit. Oh, you talk about drinks. I'm gonna buy the fortune drink on the card. Well, I'm not gonna buy it. It's free for
You
us.
gonna order it?
So
Right.
through the casino, we both have free drink. Excuse me, we have free drinks throughout the entire cruise. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna order it and try to do like a video of it because it's like the ball. It's called the fortune drink
Oh, the
on the
one that you
bottom.
yeah, with the bubble,
Yeah.
right?
So I was thinking I want to record it one time and I might do another recording with my face over it, let it pop. you
Oh,
know.
that'd be
Got it.
cute.
All right, so that's all I have. Sorry guys. Yeah, that would be my restaurant. I mean, it's pretty cute.
It is really cute. I
So there
like
you
it.
guys go.
I'm hoping that my Rocky restaurant will actually work today because last time I was having issues with it.
hmm
But here we go. Let's share. It's so cute. It's the Rocky Santorini.
Rocky Santorini.
And
All
let's go
right.
straight to the menu.
Adrian.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, I was going to say, please don't tell me it doesn't work. Okay, so we have the menu here.
Menu.
Oh, this is all
Okay.
they have? Every time, it never fails. Like,
And this is the actual website, right?
mhm.
You're gonna have to click on that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Uh,
Can you guys see it?
that's the best you could do. I know.
It's so weird that they have it like this. Like, why won't you not have like?
I don't even know. They have cooked dishes. They got Greek, moussaka, Greek stuffed veggies, vegetables, gem stuff. They have dessert, baklava with ice cream. So they have all
So
the
those are the
different desserts.
desserts. Oh, homemade pasta. Look, homemade pasta.
Yeah, they
Very
have
nice.
alaraki.
hmm
And the alaraki is like about 15 euros. They have the handmade something there, scopita,
hmm
and the shepherd's pasta. Oh, I wonder what the shepherd's pasta is. And the seafood pasta. And they even have breakfast until 12:30. So they have the Mediterranean breakfast, American breakfast, toast, Special toast. I wonder what the difference between the special toast and the toast. All
Probably
because it
put
has
special
ham,
butter.
tomatoes, and lettuce.
There you go.
Funkian pie. Hopefully I said it right. Traditional omelet, garden omelet. On there, they have some fresh juices. And I guess this is their salad, Santorini Greek Village, Cretan, Greek Echo. They have the appetizers, which is PDO feta cheese, Santorini tomato balls, fried Naxos potato. Then they have the main dishes. Well, I wish my thing was like yours, Jeffy, but this looks really good though.
But it was good. I mean, whatever they had to offer was good. I just wish that the
Oh, they
menu would
even
be
have
better.
cooking lessons. If you want to take cooking lessons with them, they have cooking lessons too.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Oh,
they
look at the
actually
plates right
have-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
That looks nice. Yeah.
And you could even have events. So if you're thinking about having an event in Santorini, oh, look at this. That's the place.
It's really nice. Yeah. It looks really, really nice.
Yeah. Oh, look, they got
All right.
wedding events and things like that. So there you guys have it.
I mean, if you get married out there, you could do the
Well, I guess this is the place. This is what it looks like.
the day before the wedding, where everybody gets together. I forget. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, look, donkeys only. You can actually put your donkey here. Tie them up.
Oh, they can eat.
You eat it?
Yeah.
They eat hay. They have hay, right? Isn't that hay
Yeah,
for them
to
to eat?
support our local farmers. So if you're coming in with a donkey, you just put him there. He can eat while you do your thing.
Oh no, I meant for us to eat the donkey.
No, not for us to eat it.
No, what? You're gonna
What? Who's gonna?
I don't
eat
think
a
I've ever tried donkey.
Yeah.
And here I am questioning if I've tried donkey. I don't think I have.
You would
Wow.
eat anything. I mean, you've eaten alligator.
I'll try anything. I'm like, if it's good, I'll eat it. Yeah. If I
So
don't like it, I
what
won't.
exotic animals have you tried in Florida? Because I know down there, you guys. First of all, you got a law for every little animal down there. I know that.
That's
We
right.
have
Because we're
what?
going to protect the species out here. Because if not, forget it. Yesterday, I went to the dentist and there was a miniature
cranes?
alligator right by my
Oh.
car, walking around like, look, where are you going?
Cranes are annoying here in Florida.
Oh my
Forgive me.
God, let's not even talk about the cranes. I ended up
Cranes
having
are
to
annoying.
stop
Cranes?
in the middle of the road to let them go
Yes.
through.
They think they own Florida.
Wait.
That's why they're protected.
Wait,
Crane.
crane is an animal?
Yeah,
A bird.
man.
It's a bird. It's a big
Oh,
bird. It's like a big.
See, you're telling someone in construction about cranes.
Oh, crane. Okay, yes.
Okay, I'm like,
not the crane that you use for construction.
not that
I'm
crane.
like-
So there's,
It's a bird.
look it up.
Like,
It's a bird. It's like a really big bird.
It's a bird.
It's a really big bird that just does not care about anything or anyone or nothing. They just
And-
walk.
and you can't do
And if
anything about
they don't like you, they attack you. And they could see cars coming, planes coming, birds coming, people coming. They don't care. They just go. So that's why when they're protected under the state of Florida. So if you are driving and there's one that's going to be crossing or you see it, you have to kind of like slow down because they would just go and throw themselves. It's ridiculous. Cranes are bad.
This is a crane, guys.
That's a crane.
This is
That's
a crane.
Especially if they have a kid, like a little baby crane.
Oh,
The worst.
forget it. You
The
don't even
worst.
mess with them.
Just let them be. If you see one, just ignore it and keep walking. It won't bother you unless you kind of like it feels threatened. It won't bother you.
Right.
Well,
They're
Muncie,
just like-
I probably won't be sleeping much during the cruise. That's the truth.
There you
I'll
go.
be honest. You know how many times on the cruise I have left the casino and went to sleep 2, 3 in the morning, and I'm right up by like 7, 8 o'clock.
Oh,
I could see Keith putting all the cameras on top of the casino things
getting
and
everything
just
set.
video himself.
Right.
And if he gets a jackpot, forget it. We will be the first ones to know because that's coming first.
Well, see, if I get the jackpot on the slot machine, at the table's a different story because I can't film over there. I wish I could.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
All right,
Well,
guys. Well, thank you guys so much for
hopefully
being
you guys
here.
have What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing next week? What's going on?
What are we doing next week? You
Next
guys already know what I'm doing.
What's going to be happening next
we have a
week?
special somebody
All
So
that's going on
right.
a cruise,
Yes,
and
they
on
are.
Wednesday we're going to check out the Mardi Gras. So
Mardi
you go.
Gras, and I will have been in where that day? San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Oh, you've been
Yeah.
home. Woo.
You gotta
So
go
you know what
Puerto
that
Rico.
means for us?
Oh, Puerto Rico.
You're gonna have a little bit of
This
taste
means
of
for us, we have a whole free week that we don't have to research.
There you go. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Keith. Thank you
Thank you.
so much for going.
We appreciate that.
Yep, definitely. So much has got a flight 7:30. I mean 7:20 tomorrow morning. My
Mhm.
flight is at 8:30 tomorrow night, and I'm literally flying into Orlando, and I'm walking. Well, I'm going. I actually found out that the hotel's not exactly.
Wait a minute. When are you guys getting here? Friday?
I mean Saturday. No, Friday. Friday. I'm getting my days confused. So Friday, I'm flying in
Okay.
into Orlando. I'm staying at the Hyatt that's inside Orlando, and then I'm gonna wake up the next day, obviously. Then take a cab to the port. Straight
Man,
from
if I
there.
would have known, I could have just drove to Orlando. We could have had all of us could have had dinner. Hello, Samara.
Hi,
Welcome,
Samara.
everybody. Hello, thank you guys for being here.
Well,
we
well,
could have
yeah,
met up
yeah.
and we could have gone to dinner or something.
Well, I'm not. We wouldn't be able to because I'm not getting. I'm not landing till like 11:30 at night.
Oh my god!
Oh, you're coming in late. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you guys are flying back out on the day that you return, right?
The day we return, we're flying out, but my flight until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's
okay.
actually late.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. Muncie and Muncie's family and Keith, Joanne, and Mama Nancy. I wish you a safe travel
Safe flight, definitely.
to Orlando.
Travels.
Have the most amazing cruise you guys can ever have. And I cannot wait to hear all about it on your return.
See these
Don't
adventures.
forget,
Yeah, I know.
I will be going to one of the big ports I'm going to is Celebration Key. So I will give you guys the review. I will let you know if
Make sure you take your credit card with you because you're going to be paying.
Oh.
Make sure you take your card.
And I'll check I'll make sure if there's any bees around. You know, because I heard that they had a bzz problem over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys all to the moon and back. May God bless each and everybody of you guys. Keith, Muncie, and Mama Nancy, Miss Joanne, and Muncie's family, please stay safe. God bless each and one of you guys. Have a safe flight, great cruise, and I will see you guys next Wednesday from Mardi Gras. So we're going to be coming from Mardi Gras next Wednesday.
So tune in.
And next Tuesday, I do have a show because I was supposed to do it this Tuesday, but I took my granddaughter to Epcot yesterday. So I wanted to spend some time with her. But next week, we're going to do a big announcement on the channel as well. So love you guys all. Take care. Guys. And I will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Toodaloo, guys.
Good rest of your day. Good weekend.
Bye.